Hey LAN party gamers! This is going to be a video where we show you that you can in fact do VR gaming on GTX 780s. Now if you check Oculus's website, the minimum specifications are GTX 970s or higher. Well, then the GTX 970 is about an equivalent to a GTX 780 from the previous generation. The only difference is it's got between a gig and half a gig of VRAM more than the 780. But as far as raw performance, you're going to find them pretty equal. Now in Big Red here, as mentioned in a previous video, has two 780s and SLI. So that's what we're going to be testing. I have a friend's Oculus Rift CV1 here with the Rift controllers and two of the stands for video going to be using on the Big Red machine, and we're just going to see how well it does with this older hardware. So stay tuned and let's see how many different games we're able to play before it gives us any issues. As soon as you put the Rift on, you have this warning, and let's see if we can't have it look up, where it says your computer does not meet the specifications. Now it doesn't stop you from playing, but it does show until you clear the warning out. So that's pretty interesting. So ignoring that, let's play a little here. So I've got Mission ISS loaded up. I've got Fraps and OBS loaded up on the main screen. So not only will this computer be in charge of running the scenario, as well as the Oculus, excuse me, it'll also be recording and streaming it. So let's give that a try here. There we go, we got the stream running. We're running 7,000 frames per second according to Fraps. Let's see what happens when we actually get into game now. These touch controllers are pretty cool. It looks like my hands on the inside, and get going here. Okay. Oh, so there's a space station, and I am getting a staggering 90 frames per second. No problems, just like it should be. No issues, no stuttering. I mean, this is not the most complicated game, obviously, but I mean, so far so good. Oculus Studios. Not too shabby. I need to do the room correction on this though, because one thing I need to do here. Let's go ahead and just explore. I've already done all the missions. And it should install pretty quick. We've got pretty good hardware in here, even though it's not the latest. Press any button to continue. And we're off. All right, how about that? Well, everything seems to be running good. How do I turn this light on? Can't do that. No problems. I'm sure if it was really stuttery, I'd be throwing all up on this video at this point. Oh boy, let's make some art. Nope, that didn't work. Maybe we can go outside. Whoop, can I go outside? Yeah, I see that. I wanna use the spacesuit. Well, I guess I can't go outside without actually doing the mission. That sucks. I just want to float around space. I can toss things pretty good and punch things. No problem. Okay, well that's Mission ISS. Obviously not the most intensive game, but it does have a little bit of physics. I'm able to move the camera. I'm able to move around freely. No stutters. We'll see the frame rates when I take it off, but when I took a quick peek, I was sitting at 90, which is exactly what the thing is supposed to run at to keep you from getting sick. So let's see if we can try another game. And exit, yes. So let's try another game here. We've got tutorials, Abe VR. I don't know what that one. Rip coil. I wanted to say rip oil, but let's try that out. Now it just gave me an error. That error was a Fraps error. It doesn't seem to like DX 11. Oh, well, let's give it a shot. Well, it seems to be running. Let's see what happens, eh? What do you want? Huh? You. Gladiators. Oh, okay, so I'm picking my gladiators. Okay, I get it. I thought gladiators was a game type. Okay, we'll go to battle. Herp, derp, derp. This is... Oh, hello. Welcome to the training room. Would you like tips on throwing and catching and punching? Yeah, probably a good idea. So we'll do that. We'll say yes. Okay, stand up with the arms extended and press both thumbsticks. Oh, okay, that's how I center myself. Press and hold the left thumbsticks to recenter. Aha! Reach out and press the trigger. Okay. Got it. Okay, so it's Pong. Oh, so I have to... Oh, this is dizzying. Okay, but I mean, it's not... Oh. After throwing the disc, hold the trigger to charge your super... Oh. And then I pass it. Is that what it is? Am I supposed to like get down and like go back and forth? Oh, that's disorienting. Well, alright, I'm done with this tutorial. Okay. That's kind of cool. So I'm like aiming with my face. How do I end this? Oh god, it's my arms. Oh god. Oh god. They can't like shake hands too well. Okay. So that's hollow whatever. Rip coil. Excuse me, that's rip coil. Ugh. I don't usually have, like Mission ISS, I could spin all day. Rip coil just, that was unsettling. It's not upsetting because of the frame rate. The frame rate, from what I can tell, has been steady. It's just the game design. Let's try some others. We could try some Oculus ones that we've been doing. We also have some classic Vive games. Let's see what we have installed. There we go. I mean, I'm standing like into the floor, but... Well, it seems to work. Oh, can't put that in there. Well, I mean, so far, you know what I need to do is set up the room. Where's the menu? Oh yeah, I'm basically on the floor here. Take paper when ready. Get to work. Let's go the internet. And other than being really tiny, it seems to be working just fine. How-to job for dumb humans. Boop. Sugar. The world's most average worker. No, nothing in there right now. Oh, there's something behind here. What do we got? Bot sweeper. Clean your system and avoid viruses. Huh. Aha. Oh, I can't even open this to grab the burrito. Okay. Well, I mean, Job Simulator works. I do need to do this, the Steam VR setup. Or the, yeah. Okay. Medium. Let's go to high quality and start. And we'll just see how Trials on Tatooine stands up against something like the RX 480, for instance. I know that can run this on high quality. Right, sorry about that. My camera batteries died. So we're going to try this again. So on high graphics, the Tatooine demo for the Vive didn't do so well. And what we're going to try to do is redo it here on a low preset. When I would turn my head in game, it would have trouble rendering what was behind me. So it wouldn't render what was behind me, allowing it to stay at a okay frame rate. I wouldn't say good. Right up until then. I'm going to be streaming this still. So this is live streaming to Twitch as well as recording locally. Now that obviously puts a pretty good strain on the system, both CPU and GPU wise. So if this is still buggy, what we're going to do is we're going to disable OBS and just give it a try without it. So right now what I'm doing is I'm going in and I'm selecting low quality. I'm hitting start. And we're going to just see how low quality does on this Tatooine game here. So here we go. So before, like I said, this would stutter like hell. And now, well, I don't know what the difference is, but this is running fine. I am standing, except for when I get out of the sensor range, on Tatooine. This is outstanding. And there's the Millennium Falcon. There's lights coming on, landing lights. Pretty cool. Not too shabby. Whoa! Oh, man.
Looks like that patrol we attracted is...
Oh, yeah. Don't mind if I do, buddy. I wonder how I... Is that like a rhyme or reason to deflecting these? Got him. Yeah. What about this guy? Yeah. You. Oh, look at... Well, all things considered, 780s seem to do the trick. Obviously, the SLI 780s, either the game is built for SLI and it works well, or it switches the physics off to the second card, offloading some of the processes to the second card. Doing this with one 780 might be a bit more of a challenge. Obviously, with this Tatooine game, which again is just like a tech demo, didn't perform as well as it could have, although I was streaming it live to Twitch as well as recording it locally, so there might have been an issue there. If you have a system with a 780 or dual 780s and you want to try getting into VR with either the Vive or the Oculus Rift, I'd say go ahead and give it a shot. I'm very happy with the way this worked out with Job Simulator, this Tatooine game. I'm sure HoloPoint would have worked if I actually had it installed correctly. And the Mission ISS game, I mean, all of them ran at 90 frames, no problem. I didn't get any queasiness. I didn't have any issues with differences between my eyes or anything of that nature. So I'm going to keep playing on Big Red here with the dual 780s and just see how it goes. And maybe this will warrant me, now that I have a few systems that can run VR. I've got my LAN rig with the 480 RX 480 in it. I've got my little green upstairs in my bedroom with two 1080 Ti's, and I've got this guy with two 780s in it, and possibly a third one if I can find a good deal on a third for Tri-SLI. The motherboard does support it, and as we mentioned in the previous video, we do have a 1000-watt power supply in this guy. So we'll see, and we'll keep experimenting. But it's good news for people that have good hardware that is just a little bit dated. You can theoretically get into VR. That's good news. You will get some messages saying that it's not meeting the minimum specifications, but as long as the game doesn't outright crash, it seems to run. And for me, well, that's just great. So I hope you found this interesting. I know I did, and I'm real happy that our living room computer is good enough to play VR. If you want more reviews and LAN party footage and things of that nature, please subscribe to this channel. You can also find us using the same username, San Diego LAN, on Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook. And if you want to see when we're doing any more live things like LAN parties and appearances at conventions, etc., visit our website at sandiegolan.net. Thanks for watching. Bye.